All right. Good morning from the Philippines, baby. See if this thing's going to work. Morning, Clyde. Thanks for coming in, bud. Young Soo Lee from Los Angeles. Good morning. Edward, hello. Manila Bay. I haven't been over there in a while. Robert Ramey. Good morning, sir. How are you? Oh, we'll see. Maybe if we can get somebody to join the panel today. We'll try it. I should have tried it last week because I haven't done it yet, so I'm not exactly sure how to do it. I have an invite button here. I don't know if that copies the web address. I'm not exactly sure, or if I just copy and paste the header. I believe that Walter was thinking about coming on and talking about. Rose says hello. Hello, Rose. Edward Mark, are you new to my channel? I don't recognize your name. You're at the Hop In Ermita. Okay. This is Thanksgiving week in the USA. It's a very, very, this is what kicks off the holiday season in the USA. Is this particular week? I have very fond memories of Thanksgiving week in the U.S. It always means a 4-day weekend for. Okay, Edward Mark, a longtime subscriber. Okay. I just don't recognize your name. Maybe you don't comment very much, huh? Are you more of a lurker? It's fine. I'm not upset about that. It's just that when I see somebody like that, a name that I don't recognize, I always ask. There's a lot of people that don't comment. Actually, less than 1% of your subscribers leaves a comment. It's less than 1%. I think it's even less than half of 1% actually take the time to leave a comment. So, Delia Ando, good morning. How are you? Clyde, it's going to rain. It looks like. Melanie was out on her workout this morning. I didn't join her. I'm going to join her tomorrow. Edward Mark, you're a looker. Oh, yeah, that's fine, Edward Mark. Mike Foodie, good morning. Our resident Canadian chef is in the house. Mark Doyle, good morning. Wow. Edward Mark says, wow. Mark Sin Lao. Sin Lao. Sin Lao. Hello from New Jersey. How are you, sir? Long Island, New York. Edward Mark, okay. Yeah, Mike, every now and then we will watch YouTube on the big TV out here, just because it's kind of neat to see it's kind of neat to to watch the videos on a big screen. And yeah, you're right. I don't know if it's impossible to comment or if it would just be very difficult, I imagine you could maybe Bluetooth a keyboard in there. I bet that's possible to do. NDL, hello. NDL looks a lot like Delia Ando. Oh no, those are kids in your picture. Okay. Smart view off your phone. Yeah. Yeah, Clyde. We are happy to finally have a place that we can count on, It's brand new. That video that I did, both those businesses there are brand new. The car wash that has the pool table and the bar upstairs, and then the Korean restaurant. But they tore down the whole Hangouts food park that was next door. They tore that whole thing down. It's gone. So I would imagine there's going to be another big commercial building go up there. Who knows? I mean, that is a really big. Next time I'm over there, I'll vlog that. Next time I go over there. I'm just surprised that they didn't. I guess it just didn't have enough business. It's changed hands several times over the last 3 years, according to everybody that lives in the area here and everyone I've talked to. That was a Rush Rider hangout for a little while, and some of those guys were telling me that it would close for 2-3 months and open back up again, and it would start doing really well. They'd get people in there, and it's a shame that something like that doesn't make it. And there's been a couple of others in the close to here food parks that didn't make it. I mean, it's a great concept. You go in there. There could be, well, for those of you who have followed my vlog for a while, there could be 12 to 15 different restaurants in there. So you've got a lot of variety, and even the people that were in there, because we went a few times, that we're cooking the American food. Like the hamburgers and French fries were just awesome. Jim Schultz, good morning. Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving, North Caloocan. So they've got a, I'll do a video here pretty soon, you guys. They've got some new homes that are going up here inside our subdivision. So I'm going to go over there and see if they'll let me in. They're a lot like, just those 75 to 80 square meter homes. They're small, but how's the early morning walks doing? Good. I didn't go today, Mike, but I'll join Melanie tomorrow. Yeah. Oh, man. Every now and then that knee reminds me that I can't remember seeing any. Yeah. I do know, Jim, that there's several restaurants in Angeles City that do throw down a Thanksgiving Day, the full thing. Yeah. Clyde, yeah. What else was it that we were talking about? Even a restaurant like Army Navy, okay? We did that video, a couple weeks back. We went to that Mexican restaurant, and the thing about those food parks, though, is it's very inexpensive to eat there. So that's what's surprising, that they don't make it. It's not like it's overpriced. It's very reasonable. All the prices on the food, the beer's cheap. The beer's like 50 pesos for a bottle. I mean, that's cheap. But yeah, you're right, Clyde. A lot of people in this area, even us, we don't eat out that often. We, to save money, we do a lot of our cooking here at home. Carol, hello. Saw Property Club that someone got shot. Oh yeah. That was at the Walkabout Hotel. Was it the Walkabout? No, it wasn't the Walkabout. It was yeah, I saw that too, Jim. A couple of guys went in and robbed the place. Boomerang. Yeah, sorry. Boomerang Hotel is where it was. Very popular place. Wow. SF Bokaki, good morning. Jim Schultz. Sorry. Mike Foodie. A case of beer in the grocery store. You know, I've never bought beer at the grocery store because we're surrounded by sorries. A small bottle of Red Horse is 42 pesos. Less than $1 for a small bottle. The standard size beer. And then the liter bottle is 80. I don't know. Some people charge 83, some charge 84 for the liter bottle of Red Horse. So Carol, no, I'm not on Social Security. I'm not old enough yet. I'm 7 years away from Social Security. So yeah. I don't think I've ever even seen, to be honest with you now, um, like a case of beer here. I don't think Filipinos shop that way. You know, you got to remember, you guys, even here where I'm at, a lot of people don't have a refrigerator. Melanie's sister that we go visit. Oh, it's buffering. Doesn't have a reef and goes to she goes to the market in the morning and then goes back to the market again in the evening. Buys everything fresh. And now we do have a reef, but a 24 pack of beer is just something that you don't really do here. I don't think I've even seen a 12 pack. We do most of our shopping at like Pure Gold or Save More, and I don't recall even seeing like a 12 pack of beer. You know. Now they had them over at S&R. If you guys saw that vlog, I remember seeing 12 packs of beer at S&R. Joanne, Mark's wife, Joanne, says hello. Hello, Joanne. How are you? Thank you for watching the chat this morning. I hope I'm not boring you. If I am, my wife will probably come in and join me in a little while. So she's way more entertaining than me. A lot funner to look at, too. Big fan. All right. That's awesome. Thank you for that great comment. We certainly appreciate it. We really appreciate our subscribers. That's the truth. SF. SF's got to buy a new reef. Oh, man. Yeah. That's good stuff, Clyde. Yeah, Mike Foodie. Great comment. You guys know Melanie used to work at Walmart in the U.S., and that Walmart definitely had the best prices on beer. I used to buy the 30 rack of Coors Light, and that was, it was less than $20, if I remember correctly. Less than $20. And that's cheaper than the Philippines, man. Kanoe, welcome, brother. Good to see ya. Love it 97. Good morning. Thank you for coming in, and happy Thanksgiving to you. Okay. What's that? I hear Paps has a 99 pack out. A 99 pack? Wow. Well, that would come in handy. Like especially like an area where you live, Jim, where you could get snowed in, right? Black Friday sales, SF. Looking, that's right. I forgot about Black Friday. That's in the U.S. You guys, I don't know if you have it in Australia or Canada, but in the U.S. they have something called Black Friday, which is the day after Thanksgiving. Oh, you guys are serious? They're actually running a commercial. It's 4 feet long, a commercial for a 99 pack. Man, I'd like to see that. I might have to. I might have to get online, and post that to Philo in the Philippines. Mike Foodie says it looks awkward to carry. Yeah, I'm sure. Jim Grady, welcome to the chat, buddy. Yeah. Yeah, Mark, there's some crazy things that have happened in the past, right? Yeah. Ah, okay, Clyde. So in Australia, there's no Thanksgiving. It's a Yankee holiday, huh? Yeah. I like that comment, Jim Grady. Yeah. Although, you know what? You got to admit, you'd be the big man on campus if you showed up at the party with that, a 99 pack, right? Uh, you'd definitely be the big man on campus. Philly Bryan. Philly Bryan, how are you, sir? Thanks for coming in. Hey, Philly Bryan, are you in your office there on your computer? Or are you at the store? Did you know there's a 99 pack, Brian? A 99 pack PBR, Pabst Blue Ribbon. Ah, what happened? Ah, Fasung Bakam. Hello, how are you? Love it 97. Oh, I said hello to you already. You're talking to Philly Bryan. Hawk. Hello. I don't think you've been in the chat before, but you do comment on some of the videos. How are you? Ah, okay, Mark. Yeah, that movie. Melanie and I want to see that too. It looks pretty good, huh? I think it's long though, and I can't sit in theaters for a long time. But anyway, Do you want to, Philly Brian? Do you want to come on the panel just to see if I just to test it, even if just for a few minutes? I've never done it before, and I'm just curious how it works. If you don't want to, that's fine. I think Walter's going to come by later, so. Ah, okay. Fasung Bakam, congratulations on your new rental. That's got to be pretty cool, right? Finally, I move out of the campus. Oh, sorry. For some reason, the StreamYard's way behind the YouTube. Arthur Wynn, good morning. Ah, no, somebody else from San Diego. How about that? Brian Peasley, good morning. Thanks for coming in. Anthony Keller, good morning. Thanks for coming in. Good to see you, sir. Yes, it's Thanksgiving week in America. Graham, good morning. Baltimore 7, Rams 0. Yeah, there is something going on with the vaping, huh? I don't know. How much that stuff can you believe, really? A lot of that stuff comes up on Facebook, and then you click on the news link, and you can't really tell if what you're reading is true or just something that was Brian Peasley. Brian Peasley. An hour and a half, or a mile and a half north of me on the 19th of December. Fasung, we don't celebrate Thanksgiving here in the Philippines. Can't wait for Thanksgiving Day football. Usually the worst teams in the league. Oh, Ronald Bolden, good morning. How are you? A Cajun spiced turkey. All right. Be careful. You'll get us on a food topic again. We always start talking about food on this channel. Brian Peasley. Okay. Just contact me through Facebook, okay? Same as the channel name. Don't forget to there have been several deaths from vaping in the USA. Oh, Philly Bryan, yes. Loved it. We've been up there a couple of times. We went up there to a city called Bao Wang, and we stayed on the beach at a little beach resort. And then recently, or not really recently, 6 months ago, God, it's probably been 6 months now, we were up at 100 Islands National Park, which is, if you and Hannah Grace are looking for a neat trip, go there because that is a fun day. Alaminos is the city that you go up to. Doesn't take that long. Actually, we drove there in about 3 hours. So, Graham, I tend to not believe media hype. Yeah. Mango shakes. I like it up there, Brian, so much that um, I would consider living up there somewhere. It's nice. It just seems, um, I don't know, the area that we were in was really clean. I didn't see any trash on the streets. Um, just very different, you know. Fasung Bakam is volunteering at St. Vincent's de Paul. Very nice. Anthony Keller. Scotch. Ooh. You know what, Anthony? That's one thing that I've never really had. I mean, that is an acquired taste, isn't it? Scotch. Oh, I guess you have to, you have to water it down. If you never had a deep fried whole turkey with Cajun seasoning, yeah, Ronald Bowden. Everybody says that deep frying that turkey is the way to go. I don't know. I've never even, surprisingly, with all the desert runs and riding motorcycles out in the desert and how many times that I've been with friends, I've never had one. So, Walter, good morning. The schools in AC are out for the week. Really? Because of the games? You're out. They're out for the week. Well, that's odd. My kids. Good morning again, Walter. If I didn't say it. Okay, Fasoon, thanks for coming by. Walter, once again, good morning. Dennis Adams. Okay, Dennis Adam. Good morning. By the way. LB. How about that? We've chewed some of the same dirt, huh? It's Paul B or Pow LB. Pow LB. The mayor declared the week off. How is the internet situation in La Union? La Union. It's actually pronounced La Union. Let's see. I don't recall Brian having any problems at all. I used a laptop up there. I sat at the bar at the hotel. I don't recall having any problems at all. It was really good. Thank you so much, Pau LB. I'm probably butchering that. I don't know. Pau LB. As you know, I'm from Los Angeles too. Well, I'm from Orange County. Lived there 38 years, I guess. How long? Yeah, about 38 years I lived in Orange County. Also, Philly Brian, when we were at 100 Islands, sorry, I got off the topic. I do that all the time. Also, when we were at 100 Islands, the internet was very good. Can't remember the name of that little hotel we stayed at. It was inexpensive and very close to the 100 Islands Park. That's, I'll put that up. That's a funny comment. Mr. Bowden. Mr. Ronald Bowden. Okay, Walter, you want to try and come on? Let's see if we can make this thing work. If you're still there, Walter. If you have time. We can get Walter on and talk to him. He's an interesting guy. Dennis says, yeah. You know, that is an application that has come a long way, because I remember a few years back, that, for example, when I first met Melanie, the Facebook app, it wasn't really that reliable. And we ended up using Skype most of the time. So, yeah, Melanie and I had hours and hours on Skype. My wife talks voice and video through Facebook Messenger every day. Maybe ask Expat TV. Huh. Maybe ask Expat TV. Okay, Walter, no problem. Yeah. Philly Brian. Yeah, you guys just jump on the toll road and go up there, dude. It would take you probably just a couple of hours to get up to Alaminos. Okay. Also, there's a city up there called San Fernando. Is it San Fernando City? It's supposed to be a ton of expats in that area. Not that that's a reason to go there, but yeah. Lefty all around, good morning. Thanks for coming in, bud. Good to see you. Oh, yeah. That's, you know what? That's probably going to take Mad Max. That's probably the best way to go. I'm always thinking about, you know, the time on the road. So 2 beers, 2 beers. Melanie says 3 beers. My wife was in Iloilo last Christmas, and we used the Facebook Messenger just fine. Yeah, yeah. I think I got sidetracked 2 beers, but what I was saying was when Melanie and I first met a few years ago. Uh, Maddie's knocking.
No.
Oh, boy. She ran underneath that bed like there was a steak underneath there waiting for her. Pa-ULB. I wish we could do more travel vlogs. I wish we could travel. We don't really have the budget to do a lot of traveling, but doing good, Lefty, all around. Thanks for asking. Thanks for coming by, buddy. Good to see you again. Well, I'll tell you this. Is it hot in here?
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay, put the aircon on, honey, for a little bit. Jim Schultz, maybe I'm blurry because of the 99 beers. Dennis Adams, I have seen. We stayed in Bao and took a boat trip like north from Bao, and we went right past that Thunderbirds Resort. Man, that place looks pretty awesome. Is Melanie from Iloilo? No, Melanie is from Mindanao. She's from Bukidnon, Mindanao, not far from where Tom and Ruth live. Yeah. Everybody's saying the video is blurry now.
Right.
I don't know, guys. It could be my internet. So Philly Brian, no, I didn't go. I'm having such problem, you know, with my wrist. I could have gone along as a backseat rider, but I didn't want to do that, so I didn't go. Melanie went with her cousin. Her cousin is the one who got us into Rush Riders, and she went with him, and she was his back seat. I should have gone. It looks like it was a lot of fun. I know, you know, I enjoy JLB's show. Oh, hold on. But can't comment. Oh. They have a casino in the resort. Oh. Seth Henson, good morning. 2 beers is also saying the resolution has gone down. Sorry, you guys. It's probably, you know, something with my internet. I'm plugged directly into the modem, so I'm doing everything I can do on this side. Yeah, Philly Brian, I just, for some reason, it's my throttle hand now. It's not the clutch hand. Right here on the wrist, even a short ride, if we go to the grocery store, it just kills me. I'm on turmeric now. We found some turmeric tablets, capsules, and I'm going to see if that gives me some relief, because that is a natural anti-inflammatory, and maybe it will help me get over this, because even with an automatic, I mean, I'm screwed. You know? Hey, Mama. Sounds like you may have carpal tunnel. Yeah, somebody said that last week, but I don't have any of the symptoms. It's just like an intermittent. Yeah. Bigger grips, more exercise, a compression glove. Shy Johnny's Life. Hello. A compression glove. Two beers. I have not tried the WD-40. Try to eliminate as much sugar in your diet. Ah, sugar causes inflammation and pain. Well, I'm not a fan of anything sweet per se, but this is the Philippines, so it's really hard to. I have. I do normally take vitamins. Yes, Brian. I think I'm out now. So, and I'm on Malunggay or Moringa or Malunggay powder or whatever you call it. I get it from Tito Road, which is supposed to be really good. You don't know what an emu is. It's like a high ostrich. Yeah. You can order it off the internet. Some type of a. Okay, two beers. Yeah, we're gonna. I'm also trying to, do some exercises with it too, just to see if I can get some relief from it. 50 minutes in, we've got 35 people. What is our... Oh yeah, I'm looking at the video on YouTube. It doesn't look that great. Wow. Actually, it looks horrible on YouTube. Oh well, what can I do? Okay, normal for the Philippines. Dr. Google and all his friends. Yeah, I am on the computer a lot, JS. By the way, welcome to the chat. I don't know if you snuck in there and I didn't see you. Manuel Guzman, hello. I've thought of that too, that it's the mouse pad. I don't use a mouse. I use the mouse pad. So, uh, Dennis Adam. I like my dairy products, milk, cheese. Sometimes I'll get cramps real bad. My guess is too much calcium, magnesium. Ah, Anthony Keller. Yeah, I have an injury. I have a back injury as well that occasionally uh, I cracked the number 2 or 3 vertebrae up here in the back of my neck. Went over the handlebars on a dirt bike out in the desert. And occasionally, although it's been a while since this happened, and I certainly hope it doesn't happen while I'm living here, but occasionally that would swell up and I would pinch the nerves in my right arm. They couldn't operate on it or recommended that I don't get an operation. So anti-inflammatories were the way to go. So that's why I've got the turmeric. Yeah. 6 weeks downtime for carpal tunnels. Well, it's going to have to get pretty bad for me to go and have it fixed here. Have Melanie give you a massage 3 times a day. Oh, I'm sure she would love that. Hau LB. I bet a good compression sleeve. Well, you know what? I'm gonna have to look into that and see. Gonna have to look into that and see. But yeah, that's the reason I didn't. Melanie just went on a great weekend trip with the Rush Riders. They went up to San Felipe Zambales. If you guys aren't a subscriber of Melanie, she just put the first video up yesterday. Good waves. They had some great waves there, man. They had actual rideable surf in San Felipe Zambales. Yeah. Everything in the U.S. is, this is Ronald, everything in the U.S. is talking up big about THC oils. Yeah. If it gets bad enough, your fingers will go numb. Cannabis oil helps with pain, says Dennis. Is that cannabis oil? Cubs, I think. Oh, changing my seat height. I'm just thinking about some of the things you guys said there. Changing my seat height. There's always something, Philly Brian, right? JS, I see. Yeah. I'm just thinking about that, you know. I do have a something that elevates the laptop too, you know. And then I put a towel underneath it just to. I don't think it's the use of the mouse pad. I think it's the typing that I do is probably what's irritating it. Uh, it would be interesting to stop typing for a week. But I can't really do that. I've got so many comments to reply to. And Mr. Dan of Caloocan, Philippines. And now you're in Loganville, Georgia. Okay. Welcome to the live chat, Mr. Dan. It's the THC killing the vapors. Oh. Oh. Yeah. They actually have vape oil that's marijuana, right? But you can't like detect it. You can't smell it the way you could. It's what they're trying to claim. Well, I was in Southern California, and they legalized medical marijuana quite a long time ago, and um, just 3 days before I moved to the Philippines, they made it available to everybody. They made it legal for recreational use in California. So, um, which is probably, you know, I think there's a lot less danger with marijuana than there is with alcohol. So, especially when it comes to Denver, Colorado. Yeah. Use a voice recognition software. Yeah. I think it would be interesting to try and to try that and see. Oh, you're in Pampanga. Okay. Mr. Dan, welcome to the chat. I thought that you meant you were in Georgia. It's okay. Pampanga's a cool joint. An Australian guy got arrested at the Bali airport. Yeah. It's funny. You get a lot of, like in the Facebook expat groups, you get a lot of chat about declaring things when you come in here to come to Manila. Oh, okay. I don't know now how many times I have flown to the Philippines. Let's see. 6, 7, probably 7 or 8 times. Never once inspected or stopped. I could have came in with, there's people that are always so worried about, you're only supposed to bring 10,000 cash. Shit, I could have come in here with 100,000 cash. The vape oils that are sold in legit businesses are not affected. It's the vape bought off the streets. Huh. Pirate Cove. It's the vitamin E oil used to thicken the THC oil. Vitamin E oil. Huh. THC is very thick and they dilute it with vitamin E. Interesting. Yeah. Vaping. Okay. I wonder what a larger grip would do for how that would feel on my hand. I got to think about that too. Yeah, I'm not sure that I actually have carpal tunnel SF. There's many other symptoms to carpal tunnel that I don't have. I don't have any of my fingers going numb. I'm not sure that that's what it is. I never had any problems at all until that very first Rush Rider ride that I went on, where we were in traffic for so long and we went down to Ramblan, and man, I was sore for a month after that ride, after we finally got home. But it was more my clutch hand than it was the throttle hand. Now the clutch hand seems to have recovered. Matt Hammer, hello. Good morning, how are you? Welcome to the live stream, Matt Hammer. This, sorry, you guys, it's vitamin E has a great calming effect. It's almost a dope in large doses. Wow. Spike from Japan. You look always fine, good. Well, thank you. You can't even get a decent painkiller or controller there in the Philippines. You have to see a... Yeah. You can get antibiotics, though, over the... Do they have chiropractors? Good question. Yes, they do, actually. Testing for carpal tunnel is fast and easy, yeah. Well, I probably just need to... I've got the turmeric going now. Now, I've been on that for probably about 5 days. So we'll see how that goes, you know. The only thing about those turmeric tablets, man, is they give you heartburn. I mean, you can feel that after you take one of those, and I'm only taking one. Well, it recommends one with meals, right? Man, you can feel that. Hopefully that'll give me some relief. We'll see. I'll keep you updated. We'll vlog it. Yeah, we saw a couple of different chiropractors at the mall. Yeah. Not many pain specialists. Okay. It would be nice to. It would be nice to get back on the bike and be able to. That may have been a typo, Anthony. I don't know. Doesn't look like it though. It looks like he actually. Yeah, Walter. I was just thinking about where it was that where we saw that chiropractor, and I think it was over at our Fairview malls over here at Fairview Terraces. I think it was the day that we went to that restaurant that we saw one. Because I remember looking at that going, oh, you don't see very many of those. Lots of dentists in the mall, right? There's always a bunch of dentists in the mall, but you don't see too many chiropractors. It's true. Somebody else was talking about that too. I think it was Tom and Ruth a few days back. Yeah. Well, actually, Walter, the one oh, I see. I see what you're saying. Yeah, because your closest mall is Marilao, isn't it? SM Marilao? Or no? You've got a mall closer than that, don't you? Let's see. I'm always thinking about the ride there. I've rode to your house. I don't know, three or four times now, counting that time with even Tito Road. Oh, okay. SM Marilao is the and that's not really that close to you, is it? Not really. I mean, it's close to me. I think SM Marilao is closer to me than it is to you. We always get a little bit excited when we see, SM Marilao, because we know that we're just a few road. That's where we cut in and start heading east to go to our house. Is right after Marilao. If you do end up getting tested, yeah, I don't, yeah, we'll just wait and see. Right now, I gotta go spray some WD-40 on my wrist. I just can't. I don't deny or doubt the fact that it might work, but the smell, you know, that's just a horrendous smell. WD-40. Huh. I don't know if I could stand the smell. I would want to. My instinct would be to go and wash my hands real quick. Oh, 2 beers, you're back. It was yeah. I've also got this Chinese oil that works really good.
Luther?
No, he's busy helping Ducky, so he's just kind of hanging out. I'd try the Windex. Yeah, I know 2 beers. I've got a bottle right there because, you know, in the Philippines we've all got these gates, and even though the gate lasts forever, you've got to put a little bit of oil on that to get that lock open and close, make it open and close better. Try Bengay. This is a lot like Bengay. This oil. Pretty damn good. We got Scott Expat, good morning.
Do you really know how the stuff works?
Do I know how that stuff works? The Chinese oil makes it warm and smells like a Bengay factory. Yeah, that's true. I've used this for quite a few years, though. This was really big in Southern California. You could get it from...
Talaga? May keep
Yeah, look at the screen for some reason.
Oh, it's blurring now.
Yeah. I don't know why it's doing that.
Maybe you need to close the other one. Do you think?
I don't know. I don't want to mess with it too much because I'll probably end up, if I end the live stream by mistake, then I'll... You can see the image here is really good. Maybe YouTube's having a little bit of a something going on with the live streaming today. I don't know. Mike Foodie.
It is an allergy reaction to the skin.
That's why it feels warm. Ah. Oh, okay, 2 beers. You were talking about, okay. You were talking about the Chinese oil. All right, I get you now. Sorry the video is so bad, you guys. I can see. It looks like it gets good for a second and then it goes bad again. Sorry about that. Kind of sucks. All this time I thought the WD-40 was on the cables. Yeah. Thanks, Scott Expat, for coming by. Nice to see you, sir. Yeah. The audio is fine. Now there's a weird line on the screen. Huh. Who knows what's going on here? It's kind of weird. Now we've got a weird reflection on the screen. Oh well. Sean Dayton, hello sir, how are you? Having a little bit of a problem with the live stream today, but we're still going at it. I don't know what this weird reflection is that we've got here. Anyway, I hate it when things don't go well in the live stream. We only do it once a week, so. And when it's bad, it sucks. But anyway. Okay, it's only showing up in my feed because I can see it on YouTube. It's like right here going down my face. There's like a reflection, a light reflection or something. That's good. I don't know what's going on. Melanie's watching in the other room. She said it looks okay to her. So anyway, thanks for your help, guys, on that. Okay, let me catch up. Using StreamYard, your stream goes first, then to YouTube, then to whoever's watching. Same problem with a video call just before your chat. It's the internet, I'll bet. Sean Dayton, I haven't got the coconut oil yet. Don't move too much. Yeah. We've been having a little bit of a problem, Sean, with the video today. I don't know why. I didn't even realize it because I'm using StreamYard. So although I've got both websites open, because on StreamYard, if you get a super chat, you can't see it. So you got to have YouTube open. Two beers, yeah. We have to use it here. Excuse me. On like our locks. Two beers, I don't know. We live stream from this exact same spot every week, and we normally don't have any issues, but today it's just kind of weird, that's all. We're doing all right. We'll just deal with it. That's funny. Anyway, two beers, I was saying that we have to, you guys know how bad the weather just wreaks havoc on everything, from locks to like a padlock. And we might not cure you. Oh, you mean does the WD-40 last? You know what? It works pretty damn good on my gate out front here, the steel gate. So I would say I get 2 weeks out of it when I spray the sliding lock that goes across. Those things are so heavy duty. According to a research published in '97 in American Family Journal, the use of WD-40 folk remedy based on an incorrect premise is an example of a folk remedy based on an incorrect premise. Adrian Smith, all right. Yeah. Thanksgiving golf is always brutal, man. Slow play, 7-hour round. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Adrian. And hit him straight and hit him long. God, I don't even remember the last time I played golf. It would have been prior to June 25th of 2016 was my last round that I played. That's over 3 years, huh? That was the day of my motorcycle accident. Jim Schultz, all right. Hey, Jim, are you a handicap golfer? Are you serious about golf, or you just play for fun? I mean, do you like have a handicap? Do you track that sort of thing, or no? Ah, yeah, Clyde. I tried that with my daughter's bike, and man, you guys should see the condition that this bike is in. I'm almost like to the point where maybe the kids shouldn't ride the bike anymore. You know, I mean, it's unbelievable how bad the rust is. And that bike is. When did I buy that bike? I tell you what, it the weather here, the rust just took that bike over, and it's a nice Schwinn bike. I was just stunned at how badly it rusted. It's just a big rust bucket now. "35 degrees at tea time." Ooh. Yeah, Jim, I got pretty good too at one time. I was playing a couple of times a week, going to the range a couple of times a week, plus even playing. But I got down to a 13 at one time. That was the best I got. Never broke 80 though. I shot 80 probably 10 times in my life. Hundreds of rounds, you know, between 80 85, which is a great round, but never broke 80. I missed a putt on the 18th green, a 6-footer for 79. Was so bummed. But anyway, Sean Dayton, yeah. Very true. Very true, Sean Dayton. Wow, that's cool, Jim. Oh, Herman would have been my best friend. I used to love golf, you know, especially when you live. Well, Southern California is a busy place, you know, and you get out there on the golf course, and it's like you like being in the country, like you're just away from everything. You don't hear any traffic sometimes. G. Biscoe from Alberta, Canada. Welcome to the chat. Brian Peasley. I can tell, Brian, that you are not a golfer. Only people that play golf really understand just how badass and awesome it is. It may not be the most exciting thing to watch. Well, it's certainly not if you're not a golfer, right? But I could watch it all day long. Such a hard game, man. People don't realize how hard it is to hit that little ball straight. Oh my God. I remember a buddy of mine getting a buddy of mine into it. And he would sit at the range and hit 5 large buckets. A good friend of mine that had never played before. I got him into golf. And it took him probably 2 weeks of going to the range almost every day just to get the ball in the air. He could not believe how hard it was, you know. Oh, those are fun. A scramble tournament, that's good times there. I remember playing in a few of those myself. I see that picture now, Jim. There's the 99 pack. That's crazy. James Lonergan, hello, good morning. Yeah, I had pings. I played with ping clubs. Jim. Brian Peasley would rather ride than play golf. Well, hey, I used to do a whole lot of both back in my day. Yeah, it's good to get out and walk around. Yeah, exactly, Scott Expat. That's it. Paul Ray is ready for Black Friday. Okay. Paul Ray is ready for Black Friday, baby. Hey, now that's something that we could Google. SF, Bokaki. Why do they say 4? I think I had the G25 driver ping. And I don't remember which irons I had. And I had some Callaway. I had a Callaway 3 and 4 wood. Great set of clubs. I mean, couldn't tell you how much money that was. Probably $1,700 sitting there in that bag. Golf's expensive, man. I gave it all to a friend of mine, my best golf buddy, before I left the U.S. So he probably sold those off and used the money maybe for a Bali trip or something. Oh, that's okay, Brian. I wouldn't care if you were dissing golf. You don't have to worry about that, friend. You don't have to worry about that, buddy. We're thick-skinned in here. Played Seaside Course with a friend. On the 3rd, he drove his tee shot in the water. Walked to the edge of the water and threw his driver. Yeah, isn't that the Jim Schultz? Brand new clubs, and I buy my balls at the flea market. Yeah, next time just boot him, James. I already gave him one time out. Coral Point. Yeah, isn't that Thunderbird? Are you talking about the Thunderbirds Club, Dennis? Isn't that the yeah, he's already been timed out once. I probably should have gave him the boot the last time. Um, well, I guess that's where we were at. When we were in La Union, we were in Coral Point area. So, okay, it is the same. Yeah, that was, thinking back to that trip, that was actually my first trip in the Philippines. And I went with, it was when Melanie and I, the first time that Melanie and I met. And we spent a couple of weeks together. Uh, and back then, Uncle was living with Melanie, who had a car. And we all, the whole bunch of us, we went up to La Union and we stayed 2 or 3 nights in this little beach resort. I don't remember the name of it now, but it was called the China Sea Beach Resort. It was really a nice trip, man, because they had a swimming pool right there, and then you could just walk the 30 feet, and there was the ocean too. So you had everything right there. Really good food in the restaurant too. Wow. Ah, there you go. Looks like Mike Foodie. San Fernando Airport is close to Coral Point. Okay. Yeah, that's really a neat area, and I'm probably even more inclined to say that because of the fact that I've been up there twice now. Also, that 100 Islands, man, you talk about a fun day. And I mean, we just had a really, really fun day. That was probably one of the best little trips that we've been on. That 100 Island National Park. Originally, a Scots interjection is used to warn anyone standing or moving in the flight of a golf ball. Yeah, I hit somebody once. I felt so terrible. You just feel, just terrible about hitting somebody when you do, especially when it was an errant shot. It was my fault. I was trying to remember, Jim, what type of golf balls I was using. I wasn't necessarily I turned into a golf ball snob, believe it or not. I didn't used to care. And then a friend of mine recommended these golf balls, and I just thought they were fantastic, and I always used them. I saw the Robin Williams comedy sketch. Oh, well, I tell you what, that is a guy who was super, super funny. During his, he ended up being more of a kind of a serious actor, right? Towards the end of his, towards the latter part of his years. But man, when he was doing his stand up, oh, that guy was funny. Mike Foodie, I don't really have any plans for today. SF says we used to go to the driving range. Yeah, everybody's done that. Everybody's tried to hit that guy. That's just fun times there. You know, Vegas has this place, and I think they're popping up in a lot of places in the U.S. called Top Golf. You know, it's a little expensive, but you go there and you rent. You get like a almost like a cabana. It's got a couch, flat screen TV, beautiful girls bringing you beers and anything you want to eat, pizza, all kinds of sandwiches, and the balls are computerized. They have some type of a chip in them. So there's all these different games that you can play, and there's targets out there that you hit. And man, you can really, really have a good time. But it's kind of pricey. But it's really a neat thing. We were at when Melanie and I got married in Vegas. We went to it. The best man and Melanie and myself, and we sat there and hit balls and drank beers, and man, we had the best time. Yeah, Robin Williams is one of a kind. Yeah, he that dude was funny. Oh my God, he was just hilarious. And yeah, also a very, very talented actor. Sean knows what I'm talking about. Yeah, Top Golf. It's expensive, but it's worth it to go even just once, right, Sean? I was shocked, completely blown away by it. We just my buddy too, because my buddy was from uh, like North Middle Michigan and lived out in the country and hadn't even been to Vegas in like 25, 30 years. Yeah, Scott Expat, one of the best comedians of all time. Brian, yeah, that's true. The guy was funny, man. Open a franchise here. Oh yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that, Jim. Yeah, Sean, that's the one I went to. The one over by the that hotel that's green with the lion in the front. MGM. I think MGM is where Top Golf is. Oh yeah, George Carlin too. Yeah, Dennis Adam. I know what you're. talking about there, Jim, that computerized deal. I've never played that. I don't know what that's like at all. I never even tried that. Oh wow, you played on Subic. Now that's cool. Yeah. You can tell that there's a bunch of old guys in the room. I mean, that goes back to when I was watching Happy Days. I was pretty damn young. I wasn't even in high school yet. It was more fun to run out of the gate for entertainment. Yeah. Did you see my post, Jim, that I put up? They're tearing that all down and redoing it. They're tearing down the old Navy built bridge and they're going to put a new one in. Um, you know, that gate's been closed to traffic for quite some time, and they want to. So now the only way to get into the base is the back gate back there going towards Barreto, going towards Barrio Barreto. But they want to reopen that gate there for traffic. So they're going to. It's hard. As slow as things go here, and as slow as things happen, it's hard to imagine ever seeing it actually done or completed. But apparently, um, there's a contractor there right now, and they're building. Sorry, they're building a pedestrian bridge because of the volume of foot traffic that still exists going through that gate. They can't, you know, they have to keep it open. Mark Doyle, the belt buckle that I wear came from a town outside of Subic. Ah, that's funny. Thanks, Mark, for coming by. We'll see. Yeah. Okay, buddy. We'll see you next week. Yeah. I'm going to wrap up here in just a few minutes myself. It's slow today, huh? I don't think we've had more than 35 in the room the whole time, and the video still kind of sucks. So, yeah, he's done, Dennis. Hey, I showed you guys this before, haven't I? Poor Lewis, he's dead now. Yeah, he'll be back. He'll be back as another. Some of you may not have seen this. I don't know because I got it so long ago. I had that made in Subic Bay. Pretty cool, right? Yeah. Yeah, there's a guy in in Barrio Barreto that makes these. You stop by. What was it? 3,000 total, I think. I mean, that's really quality. You know, yeah, that's him, Jim. The guy. Yeah, that's him. I've logged it. He makes actually all kinds of stuff, but Eric De La Cruz. Well, how are you, sir? Yeah. Oh, raw. Brian, I'm glad you were able to make it too. Thanks for coming by, buddy. What was that you posted on Facebook this morning, Eric? Or was that yesterday? There was no description, just some pictures. It looked like there was, I don't know, Finding Nemo or something. What was that? SF Bokaki, you could get a lot of stuff in Alongapo back in the day. You could get a lot of really neat things in Alongapo back in the day. Man. Wow. I know a lot of my Marine Corps friends got those jackets that you're talking about and brought them back to the US, you know. A lot of guys. Scott Expat, okay. We have rain here too today, I think. It was raining earlier this morning. Ah, okay, Eric. I see. Spent many years in and out of Subic and only caught the clap once. When I first saw those pictures, I thought you were at that what's that place called? Art in Island or Art in some type of a can't remember the name of it now. No, it's called Art in Island or something. Art in Island. It's a place where you go and take a bunch of selfies. I think it's somewhere in Kazan. I think. I don't remember where it's at now. We've always talked about going, Melanie and I, but for some reason we still haven't made it over there. How is the weather app working? I use it, Dennis. Yeah. Yeah, Cubao is where it's at. That's right, Eric. Art in Island or something. It's kind of a strange name. I think I'm saying it right. All right, Dennis, if I need to take a lot of selfies, yeah, that's the Philippines. Yeah. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap up the live stream today. That's 2 hours for us, and I'm just about done. Anyway, thanks again to everybody for coming out and having a little chat. And if you are celebrating Thanksgiving this week, have a great time with your family and enjoy the holiday week in the USA. Thanks, guys, and see you on the next video. Bye now.